Shashwat, what are some of the initiatives DAW 2025 has taken to actually promote or motivate young arbitrators?
I think that's an excellent question, something which has been asked in DAW 1.0 and DAW 2.0. What we've done under the leadership of the OC is that we've had more volunteers and more working committee DAW members who are the aspiring advocates or the aspiring students as well into this specific weekend. And more importantly, what we've done is we've also got the DAW app. What is happening is that all these registrations that take place, the registrations will be mostly by senior advocates. When I say senior advocate, not designated, but advocates who are senior into the profession or either law firm partners or have different from the community PSUs. The students don't get a chance, unfortunately, because there's limited capacity. The registrations get allowed by the OC. So through the app, they are able to witness. There are YouTube. It's all the internal events are through YouTube on YouTube. So you can watch those on the app. And that's 7 days of constant sessions back to back. When a student is having that app, downloading that app and seeing those, they really aspire to become good arbitration practitioners and arbitrators for that matter. So I think that's where that's where your first answer comes.
Right. Thank you so much. Shashwat, how can young lawyers prepare themselves with the technological shift being brought by the artificial intelligence?
Oh, I think they are much better placed than us. I think we are that generation where we never had a mobile phone. Yeah. I remember our few hours was not on Instagram Reels. Our few hours were outside in the park playing football or cricket. So I think the generation today, the generation Beta, they are the real generation which can take AI forward.
But are they becoming dependent on it?
And it's a double-edged sword.
Hallucination, the term hallucination.
I completely agree with you. I think it's a fantastic question. Why? Because it's a double-edged sword. There is no replacement of the human fortitude. You have to have compulsorily, mandatorily, a human overseeing the AI work. AI reduces your administrative work. It cannot possibly take over the brain function. It cannot possibly do that. So I guess the individuals have to be taught, the students have to be taught a way to use it as a tool, but not depend on it as the only tool available to you. So that habit of procrastination has to be defenestrated completely, and you have to come to a conclusion where you say, okay, I need to do X, Y, Z. And I need to get the AI tool to manage that XYZ, and then ultimately I'm the one who's forming that conclusion on XYZ. A lot of times what happens is some of my juniors, like the Jurisphere AI you've seen. Now what happens is it's an excellent tool, but if you're over-reliant on it, you will make mistakes. If you're over-reliant on the AI tools like ChatGPT, you will always be prone to error, which is not something which we want. So I think that's where I want to say that the students, the new generation are very well equipped to deal with AI, but still never depend upon it. Otherwise, you're going to dig your own grave.
What were the major key takeaways from today's panel discussion regarding the art of cross-examination?
I think today was one of the more intriguing cross-examination discussions that I've had. When we say under oath and under fire, people thought it's going to be very serious. But as you realize that it was more on the humor element was there. But the important aspect which we specifically undertook when we started conceptualizing this and ideating this concept is that let's have 2 sessions. One, of course, a serious panel discussion where there are panelists answering serious issues that happen every day, primarily. Secondly, we wanted to ensure also have a interactive mock trial, and we can't do more than this in 1 hour. So we specifically had mock case scenarios prepared. We discussed it with the speakers and had actual witnesses, and the tribunal being there, some member was a tribunal, there's some member who were the witnesses being cross-examined, etc. So as to give a real life perspective on how exactly cross-examination is disseminated. It's not just it's not just a term, it's not just a colloquial reference. It means something more to it. So I think that's why I feel this is one of the good, I've attended myself many cross-examination, and with all due respect and due deference to them, I do feel that this was one of the most interactive ones that I've seen in Italy. I know I'm not being modest by saying that, but I do feel it's one of the good ones that we've had.
What do you look forward in DAW 2025?
There's always something new to look at. There's not a dearth of good speakers. and DAW really is par excellence in that, with all due respect to the other events that do take place over the course of the year in India and abroad. I always feel DAW conglomerates all of them together and puts it out for everyone to attend, learn, and really emulate it. Like everybody, with all due respect, everybody wants to emulate DAW. Everybody wants to have something like DAW which is there. So I think that shows how good it is, and you look forward to every new event. This is the same event that was there in the first year. This was the same event that's the second year. The very fact that you're seeing double the registrations of which we can accommodate, the external events, you have about 500 speakers, 200 speakers, you have external events, you have receptions, you have everybody wanting a bite at that cherry. So this shows, that DAW 3.0 is going to be even better than 1
If you
and
want
2.
to define DAW 2025 in one word, what is going to be that?
Wow, that's the difficult one. Excellence. I think that's the one word that I can add.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you.
Pleasure speaking to you, Bhumika. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you and Bar Bulletin for doing this for us.